Hi, my name is Samar, but I also go by Sam or First Time Panner, so whichever of those you want to call me, you can. This will be the second to last update for my deck of panning. This project was created by Emily. Her channel is Emily and Max, and she'll be linked in my description box. And if you haven't heard of this project, just quickly, it's, I don't know if you heard that thump from my neighbor closing their front door. Anyway, this is a project where you randomly select prompts for panning based on a board. I'm doing a really terrible job. You pick the prompts from a board that correspond to a deck of cards that you shuffle and pull from, and you do them 5 at a time, or like you start with 5, but some people have more. I do have 2 rollouts, so I'll talk about those at the end. First, I'll talk about my progress, and actually all of these are pencil type products or like crayon type products, so they're all marked on a piece of paper. So I'll just like very quickly talk about these so that I can get to the goals that I hit. The first item is my Urban Decay eyeliner in the shade 0, which is just a black, and this was for the prompt phone a friend. So I asked my friends what I should pan, and they said eyeliner, and I honestly did not make that much progress, unfortunately. I really thought I was gonna have a big jump this month, and I was like I was embarrassed by myself when I made the line marking, because I was like, there's no way I'm not gonna finish this by the end of the year. I could even have it done by next month, but it's not looking like it. Here's where the pencil is. So as you can see, compared to other months, I made almost no progress, which is weird because there was one month where I lost this for 2 weeks and I still made more progress than I did this past month. So there goes the sprinklers. I'm gonna have to really step up my game if I want to finish this by the end of the project, which is in 2 months. I am getting a little bit nervous, considering this is not the only eyeliner that I'm panning, trying to finish by the end of the year. So it's not like I can just like only focus on this and use this every single day. I have to split my attention between 2. So yeah, I'm wearing this right now. This is what I wear every time I wear a cool toned makeup look, but I don't know, I'm getting nervous. Moving on, the next product that I'll talk about is for the prompt matte, and I put in my Bite lip crayon in the shade Calvados, and this is what the shade looks like. It's a warm brown, and I'll be honest, I'm not going to finish this by the end of the year. I'm just not. I'm still going to keep it in the project. My goal is to finish this, even though I know I won't. I'm going to keep it in the project because I do want to work on this as much as possible and then finish it next year. But it's just kind of sad that my progress on this product every month is so like pathetic. Here's where I am with this product. I've been getting use on this by pairing it with the liquid lipstick that's in my Graveyard Project pan. I just put this on top and it makes that lipstick a lot more wearable because that one's a dark warm red, so I just put this on and it lightens it a lot. And that's the only way I've worn it pretty much this entire past month. I'm glad I have progress on this, but I just wish I could have finished this by the end of the year, but it is what it is. The last product that I'll talk about before I talk about the goals that I hit is for the prompt lip product. For that, I chose my NYX Shave Loud dual-ended lip liner. I don't really know the exact name of this because it's rubbed off from the packaging. I have this hair that like keeps touching the back of my neck and it's bothering me. Sorry, I'm very fidgety right now. My goal for this was to finish the brown side. I'm kind of like 50-50 on whether I will be able to finish this by the end of the project because, I mean, there are only 2 more months and there's still like quite a bit of product left for a dark lipstick, or I kind of fill my lips in with this, so I use it as a lipstick. But for a bold lip color, that's a lot of product left for only 2 months. But regardless, This is where I am with this product. So since last month when I rolled this in, that's how much I've used so far, and I just don't know, you guys. I'm feeling like I'm just running out of time in the year. If this product went till the very last day of the year, maybe I'd feel a little bit better. I'd have like 10 extra days, but it doesn't. It ends on the 20th of December. But moving on to the two goals that I hit, I'll talk about these together because they're kind of the same prompt, or not the same prompt, they're the same goal and the same product pretty much, and that is two different palettes that I had in No Pan Left Behind style. This was for the prompt, out of control category. I have over 50 palettes, so that's obviously very out of control. Eyeshadow palettes specifically, not even counting any face palettes. And then, also, this is my Sigma Ivy palette, and I'll show you what it looks like. Beautiful, beautiful. I also have my Sephora I Love Bloom palette in the palette shade Dahlia, and this is what it looks like. I can't remember what the prompt for this was, to be honest. Oh yeah, this was for the prompt Dethroned, because this was my favorite palette of 2021. Not that I didn't still love this palette last year, but in 2022 my favorite palette that I kind of used the most, just like reaching for it naturally, was the Melt Mary Jane palette. So that's how it was dethroned. And I was able to use, I rolled this in last month, and this one has been in for the past 2 months. And I will try to like post some pictures here of looks that I did with these palettes, because I really tried to be good about taking pictures since last update, so that I could document all of my uses with these palettes, since there really is no other good way to document using a palette No Pan Left Behind. So today there was only one shade that I had left to use, and that was from the Sigma Ivy palette, and that was the green shade here, Envy, and I'm wearing that now. I've been wearing this makeup all day, but I just popped this green shade on right before I started filming. I didn't want to do it earlier because I didn't know if the green was gonna look okay with this like super cool toned look, and honestly I don't like it, so I'm glad I didn't do this before like I went about my day and met up with friends. But at least now I know, don't do that. I will not put that green on top of cool tone eyeshadow looks again, but I still like the shade on its own. It's very pretty, and I was able to use every shade in here over the past 2 months. It was a little bit more difficult than I originally thought, because even though I do really love this palette and I like the colors that are in here, it's like kind of a companion palette, because I can't really create a full look with this. The colors just don't go together, so I had to like plan looks around this palette. The Sephora palette was definitely a lot easier. This took me 3 different uses to use every shade in here, but I've used this palette so many times, like I didn't really have to think about it at all. So I did enjoy pulling this out again, and I'm glad I got some use before next year. That being said, I will draw 2 cards, and I'm kind of glad that I get to draw 2 cards this month, because depending on what I get today, like right now when I draw, I don't know if I'll be able to roll anything out next month. Definitely none of the 3 products that are currently in the project rolling over. So if I get something that's super easy to pan right now, then maybe I'll be able to pull a card next time, but I honestly don't think that's gonna happen. So I'm glad that I get to roll 2 things in now and have 2 months to work on them. So anyway, here's the deck. I have my Colorado cards again, and then here's the Joker. I'm gonna just put that somewhere random in the deck, and I'm gonna shuffle a little bit down here.
cut the deck a little bit. Shuffle one more time. And now, oh, I just dropped the cards. And I didn't see any of them though, so I'm going to keep them like that.
And I'm going to pull 2 cards. Okay, 6 of spades. Yeah, that's a 6. And 3 of hearts. I'm going to check what those are. If I get a prompt that's like in it for the long haul, I'm going to like discard that and pull something else because there's only 2 months left, so I can't really have anything in for a long time anyway. But yeah, I'm just gonna go see what they are really quickly, pick my items, and then be right back. Or right now, since I'm gonna edit the video. Okay, funny story. So the 2 cards that I pulled were the 6 of spades, which was dethroned, and the 3 of hearts, which was largest category. And that's pretty much the 2 that I just rolled out. I just rolled out the dethroned category, and then largest category is either lips or eyeshadow. And I just rolled out an eyeshadow palette for that prompt. And I don't want to pick lips either because I'm panning 2 other lip products that I don't even think I'm going to finish. So this is cheating. This is definitely cheating. But I'm going to pick 2 different cards. And I haven't looked at the cards yet, so I'm just going to pull the next 2 off the top. And there's no way I can get another bad prompt. But okay, let's see. Queen of clubs, 5 of diamonds. Okay. Queen of clubs is literally in it for the long haul. Okay. I'm gonna roll 1 more card. I swear this is the last time. 7 of hearts. I'll be right back. Okity dokity. We might be at a different angle. Okay, I have my items. 5 of diamonds. This was for the prompt spray. And I literally just rolled out a setting spray from a different project a few days ago. So I don't really have anything that I think I can finish by the end of the year because everything else is like full. So I decided to go with something that can be sprayed, and this is a perfume sample. This is the Chanel, I almost said Chanel made in France. It just says, oh, Chanel Chance. I cannot read. I got this in a Sephora order a few weeks ago. I don't even remember what it smells like, but since I didn't immediately throw it away when I smelled it the first time, I'm assuming I'll like it enough to get through the full sample. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I definitely should be able to finish this by the next update, so I think I'll be able to pull another card. Now this one, 7 of hearts. It was very annoying because this is for the prompt wishlist dupe, which is just something that kind of like fills the place of something that's on your wish list that you're trying to stop yourself from buying. And the item that I chose, I was reluctant to put in here because this exact prompt is coming up like in the next update or like the update after from my The Office project pan. And I always like plan out my items that I choose for those prompts way ahead of time so that they don't clash with anything. And I really wanted to save this item for that project because I literally don't have anything else that I can put in for that prompt. So I'm making this sacrifice right now, but I wasn't gonna redraw because I did that too many times this video, so I'm just gonna have to do it. And that is my Melt Gemini palette. Of course, this is going to be in for a No Pan Left Behind style goal. The reason, by the way, this is beautiful. I haven't even used this yet. I just got this last month. I mean, that's not very recent. I should have used this by now, but I've been using so many other palettes, No Pan Left Behind style, or as my Pan That palette, so I haven't gotten to this yet, but I guess now I am. Anyway, stop rambling. I chose this because an item that's been on my wish list since it came out like a year ago, over a year ago actually, is the ABH Rose Metals palette. I think that is such a beautiful palette for fall. Like, not only the metallics are very like autumnal and just kind of like the perfect cozy fall colors, but also the palette in general just gives me fall vibes. And I've been like resisting buying it for the past two Sephora VIP sales, and I was like debating back and forth whether or not I should buy it this sale that's happening in a few weeks. But if I use this, I feel like I'll be able to stop myself from buying it, because I'll cover it here. Because look at this. This is the epitome of fall. I feel like it definitely has less shimmers, which is what mostly attracts me to the Rose Metals palette. This only has 2 shimmers, but I feel like I could get like my fall kick out of this palette just as much as the other one. So I'm going to put this in, and hopefully that'll keep me from buying the Rose Metals palette. And I don't know if I'll be able to use this No Pan Left Behind by next update, but if I can, then I'll potentially have 2 cards to draw for the last update before the finale, which is kind of crazy. I probably shouldn't do that, but I like drawing cards, so I'm going to really try to use every shade by next update. But that is all I have for this update. I mean, that was a lot. So yeah, we're going to end it here. I have to get my clothes from the wash. Wish me luck. I really need it for those first 3 items. Thank you for watching. Bye.